How would you describe your company's mission? Not formally, but in your own words.
Production is one of the most complicated ways to earn the money. Long cycles, hidden problems, frozen money, permanent pressure. Managing production is a stress by default. And what's the engineer's job? The engineer's job is to make decisions. Not everyone understands this, but I'm confident about that. And our mission is very simple. We stand next to the production teams and take part of their stress, part of their decisions. We not just send in drawings or calculations, we make their life better. We came to take part of your risks, we came to take part of your stress. That's what we do.
What is the most challenging aspect of entering new markets?
I have entered several markets in my life. Some successfully, some not. I work in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Italy, Eastern Europe, and I started in Ukraine. Markets are very different and very similar simultaneously, like everything in this life, simultaneously easy and complicated. The key is that you need to understand your customer, not just requirements or expectations. You need to understand mentality. How do they think? How do they work? What are they afraid of? What's important for them? And once you understand this, you need to translate this understanding to your team. And that's how I'm entering markets. And this is challenging, but simultaneously easy. Because if you really listen to your customer, he tells you everything.
What is more important for growth right now? Expanding the team, investing in technology.
Speed, flexibility, adaptability. Keep constantly adapting to changing conditions. Stay flexible to your customer and make decisions fast. Once you're making fast and responsible decisions, your team is adapting to this style and company is growing despite circumstances.
Are there any technologies or models that could fundamentally change your business?
New technologies keep appearing, and sometimes alone or in combination, they do change things. We try to stay alert, up to date. We follow innovations, we change our approach, style, tools, way of thinking. The goal is very easy. Keep constantly changing so that sudden, fundamental changes don't catch you unprepared.
How do you shape and maintain the company culture?
Well, once I heard that the company is a caricature on its leader. And I believe that the company culture is not what CEO says it is. I believe it's what people are chatting, standing next to the coffee machine. And that's why I don't work with assholes. I don't work with them, I don't work for them, I don't hire them. Life is too short and engineering is too complex for toxic behavior. I respect my team, I respect my customer, I work closely with my team, bright people with the shining intellect and fire in their eyes, intelligent people, and there where different mental models of a similar philosophy collaborate, there where real culture is born.
What value do you provide to your clients that isn't immediately visible on the surface?
Empathy. This is something you don't see from the day one. And after some period of time of collaboration, customers are telling this in their own words. They say, it doesn't look like we are working with an external supplier. It more looks like we are working with our colleagues. And this is what we deliver. This is the kind of people we are. Easygoing people, stressless people. And when customers recognize this, collaboration turns into mutual creation. Because engineers are creative people and they don't do their best decision under stress.
Who was your mentor or main source of inspiration when founding GFE Solutions?
During my life, I met many mentors and teachers. And that was the way I was learning at that time. At some point, I realized that I cannot notice any teachers around me anymore, and I decided probably that meant the time has come to teach myself. Together with Dennis, my friend, my CTO and partner, and actually best engineer I ever seen in my life, we decided to organize engineering company. Later we met Mark and decided to join forces. GFE actually is my third startup. 2 startups died before GFE. During GFE, another 2 startups failed and 1 survived. And the source of motivation was very easy. I tired of carrying responsibility for the decisions I never made. And I was searching for a proper place to work for me, and I didn't find. And I had to create one. Since then, I'm super happy. Best job I had.
What gives you the energy to keep going when things get really tough?
Things are getting tough more often. And sometimes they're getting tough unexpectedly. It's operational problems, risks, and black swamps, pandemic, war. At some point, you just have 2 options. You manage this somehow and you go forward, or you don't and you're done. Energy is something which I don't really think change. You have energy, I produce energy. What really matters, I believe, is where you spend energy. There might be many hidden consumers of your energy which you need to identify, eliminate, and redirect your energy to the things which really matter. And motivation. I believe that sometimes desire to survive is a little bit stronger motivation than intention to live a little better.